Aja Wilson felt annoyed during the Olympics, not because of her performance, but rather because of Caitlin Clark. Since she joined the league, Clark has been taking front stage. Even at the Olympics, her presence is felt by outstanding basketball sales in partnership with Wilson. Unquestionably, Caitlin Clark has had an impact. Her basketball selling at an amazing pace reflects her skill in shooting three-pointers. This begs the issue of what about Aja Wilson's basketball? Is it merely laying on the shelves or is it selling as well? Let's examine this more closely. The Limitless collection by Caitlin Clark is not merely another line of basketballs. Originally heralded as historic, Clark has lived up to that expectation when it was initially unveiled. Every piece of design in the Limitless collection relates Clark's tale. Reflecting her goals of receiving a basketball scholarship and playing in the WNBA, one of the basketballs bears a handwritten note from her school days. Having one of these basketballs makes one feel as though they are clutching a little of basketball history. The designs in Clark's collection honor all that distinguishes her as a player. Her signature celebration after sinking a three-pointer and her record-breaking achievements are all captured in these designs. These basketballs embody Clark's ability to energize and captivate audiences. It's no wonder there has been a buying frenzy. Priced at $99.95 for a package with 4 different models, the EVNXT, the 3, 951-game basketball, the WNBA Ascent basketball, and the Repetition basketball, sold separately for $24.95 when the collection originally started. These basketballs sold in hours. For Wilson's athletic products, though, the amazing demand for Clark's range presented a problem. With every model fast selling out, they battled to keep up. The company intends to refill in August since Clark's line is so popular. Fans are already getting ready to acquire them as soon as they return on sale. What about Aja Wilson's basketball line? Wilson's athletic products also include a basketball bearing Aja Wilson's star player name. Nevertheless, there are significant distinctions between the two collections' contents. Clark's basketballs are distinguished by their one-of-a-kind designs and the addition of personal touches, whereas Wilson's basketballs do not include the same level of customization. Despite the fact that it has her name and emblem, it does not possess the particular design aspects that give Clark's collection the impression of being a part of the player's adventure. Although this is the case, Aja Wilson continues to be a significant figure in the world of basketball. Fans continue to find her basketball, which is available in a miniature replica, to be an interesting item. However, when it comes to marketing and sales, it does not approach the level of excitement that was shown with Clark's collection. The basketball that Wilson sells is available and sells consistently, but it has not yet generated the same level of immediate sellouts or waiting lists as other basketball offerings. Therefore, what is the reason for this distinction? It is without a question that Aja Wilson is an outstanding athlete. The difference seems to be in Clark's collection's marketing and original appeal. Limited availability of Clark's basketballs generates a sense of urgency and exclusiveness. Aja Wilson's basketball, on the other hand, is a part of a larger collection and generates less interest. Does this indicate that Aja Wilson's career as a basketball player is on the decline? Absolutely not at all. In the variety of athletic products that Wilson offers, her basketball continues to be a reliable performer. The collection that Caitlin Clark has created, on the other hand, is in a class all by itself in terms of how well it does in the market and how enthusiastic customers are about it. It is possible that you are wondering why it is significant that Clark's basketballs are selling out so quickly. This is not solely about the number of sales. It's about the strength of the brand and the force of star impact. Caitlin Clark possesses more than just playing ability. She is a sensation. Her quick sellout points to something important. When we discuss star power, we refer to her ability to make everything she comes into touch with golden. Companies have observed this. Clark is altering the landscape, breaking down long-standing stereotypes. She is the first female athlete with her own Wilson collection since Michael Jordan. Why is Clark particularly unique? It combines timing, aptitude, and charm. She routinely breaks records in on-court performance, but people really find great attraction in her energy and presence. Influence of Clark goes beyond basketball. She is motivating a following of next generations. Both consumers and companies will find great resonance in the message of her collection, which hopefully motivates the next generation of boys and girls to grab a ball and play. Watching Caitlin Clark perform transcends basketball. It is about seeing a phenomena of culture. One basketball at a time, her brand is rewriting the rules. Could you understand why Aja Wilson would get frustrated? Having been a top player in the WNBA for years, having a rookie like Clark fast become well-known could damage her ego. Your opinions? Aja Wilson's basketball journey is different, though. Her basketball is a consistent seller. But it doesn't match the explosive appeal of Clark's collection, even if she is still a major league player. Wilson's basketball lacks the personal and distinctive design features that have made Clark's basketball so appealing, even with her name and logo. Wilson's basketball's marketing plan hasn't generated the same sense of urgency and exclusivity as surrounds Clark's line. This does not diminish the influence Aja Wilson has on the court or the market. Her performance and flair inspire many people even now. Her contributions to basketball are enormous. Still, the buzz around Clark's collection emphasizes how crucial marketing and original appeal are to generating sales and excitement. The explosive popularity of Caitlin Clark's basketball collection and her quick ascent highlight the value of a well-made brand and the appeal of individual narratives and original ideas. Along with drawing in basketball players, Clark has established a new benchmark for athlete partnerships with big corporations. Her capacity to engage with supporters both on and off the court has produced a devoted following and a sense of urgency to own a piece of her story via her basketball collection. Still very important are Aja Wilson's league journey and the consistent presence of basketball in the market. Her basketball is evidence of her successes. Her impact in the sport is still great. Although it might not exhibit the same instantaneous sale phenomena as Clark's collection, Wilson's sporting goods line features this item as a mainstay. Ultimately, the story of two basketballs, Aja Wilson's and Caitlin Clark's, illustrates the influence of marketing, personal narrative, and original design in the sports goods industry. Because of its limited availability and personal touches, Clark's collection has generated a sense of urgency and uniqueness that fuels demand and excitement. Wilson's basketball, on the other hand, lacks the same buzz despite consistent in sales and presence, therefore stressing the variations in marketing techniques and their consequences on consumer excitement. Each with their own style and impact, both players keep making major contributions to basketball. The success of Clark's collection highlights the changing scene of sports marketing and the need of personal branding, not lessens Wilson's influence. Driven by the stories and people behind the products, as customers and supporters, we are seeing an amazing change in how sports goods are viewed and valued. Did you thus manage to acquire one of Caitlin Clark's basketballs? And about the variations between the two collections, what do you think? Could you perhaps explain why Aja Wilson could feel a little underpowered?